I'm the only one. I'm the only one, huh? The rest of y'all are just flying around giggling like schoolgirls. I'm just the cranky old man who doesn't like dragon riding. Fine. But in my defense, it's a little thrustier than they mentioned in the trailers. And it's not my fault I don't want to sky fuck the whole way to my next destination. Sheesh, is there any way I can get a dragon that just goes as fast as possible? Maybe an ability where I can just spend all 6 points to get where I'm going without having to dry hump the sky? Fine, you guys love it, huh? It's amazing! This is what you think is amazing? I get you a horse that you gotta put the spurs to every 3 seconds? And hope it doesn't run out of go juice or it can't fly anymore? These dragons fucking suck. It ruined that whole How to Train a Dragon movie for me forever. This would be so whiplashy. Can you imagine your head getting whipped back like this every 6 seconds? What a nightmare. This is awful. Dude, fuck drag. This is riding on dragons. Fuck this. I can't wait till we go back to the old world to get to ride our nice, peaceful mounts that I can just put on autopilot. I don't have to refill their whiplash bar. Oh, what a nightmare. This is just awful. I'm already done with this shit and I got another year of it. Poor me. But apparently everybody else is happy. I'm just the cranky old man. Fine. You guys enjoy all your cloud humping. Oh, just a bunch of cranky bears. That's all we got left now. Everybody's jumping ship or they're off to play something else or what? Something. I mean, queue times are going up across the board. Looks like we're hemorrhaging healers. Everywhere I see, people are complaining about how awful it is, how stressed they get, how much it sucks, people flaming them. Oh, just cranky bears everywhere. But it's okay. It's okay. What I tell you, healing's all in the hips. You're all upstairs, big guy. All right, just relax. Let me talk you through this. I'm going to have you back in there healing in no time. You've got to get back to having fun. That's it. That's the only thing that matters, and that's what you lost in there. You quit having fun because you got stressed out about your number, or you weren't doing well, or someone flamed you, or all that other dumb shit that happens. But that's not what it's about. It's about going in there and having a good time, just doing your best. Okay, don't get yourself worked up over some bullshit. I've always told you, this game is fucking hard. There's a ton of classes, there's even more abilities, and it's a lot to learn. And if you're starting out or you're coming back, it's going to take some time. Don't let it get you down. Sometimes I like to take a little what I call a Q stroll. Just go to some area that you liked leveling in or something. God, I would cut flying from this game so fucking fast if I was in charge. I wish these paths were just full of us guys going back and forth. People would stop and talk and stuff. Oh, I wish this game world was alive with players instead of just NPCs. But everybody's all flying around, all instanced up now. And look at this awesome world and no one's in it. It just sucks. Dragonflight didn't do well, and they have all these new features they're very excited about, and we're very excited that they're excited about them. The problem is, as a whole, people really weren't excited about Dragonflight. And I gotta tell you, this is very interesting, because what do we always tell Blizzard? If you guys would release content more often, and you guys would patch your shit more consistently, people would play more. Well, that's not true, though. We've had more content updates. We've got a roadmap. And now we've got patches flying out like left and right. Compared to what it used to be, it's night and day difference. Okay, and we're still hemorrhaging players. On top of that, you've had balancing issues, which in a game that's already frustrating can make it seem completely overwhelming. And again, people think that balancing just entails are Disc Priest overpowered versus Holy Paladins? I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the number of gap closers, ranged CCs, ranged interrupts, and all of these things that combine to make actually the experience rather miserable for a lot of people. There's obviously a group of us that love to play the PvP. We like the challenge. We like how hard it is. But maybe even some of us can agree maybe it's gotten a little excessive for some of these classes. And that some of that stuff could maybe be toned down to make it the healing just a little bit easier. Especially for newer players. Which is what we need. Because we already started out pretty small. And Dragonflight's already losing steam. And supposedly these patches are going to bring people back. And they do. For a little bit. Let's turn it, kill the music. Make sure I got my Cleanse of the Week as always. I'll play this Big Brew. I'm going to throw it on that Big Brew Daddy. Look at this king. I like this Brewmaster. Look at you looking good. Looking good on that. Oh, a Battle Llama. Nice. You can always see a true warrior mounted upon his llama. What else we got in here? Oh, look, this is the... Yep, we're going to see a lot of this, aren't we? The Shaco skin. Big hippo mount. Nice. I can't recommend enough. What I really... Dude, you know what drives me nuts? Can I say this real quick? When you go into mounts, how it's not a per character. Like, select favorite mount. This should be per character. Because if I go on my other characters and I start summoning paladin mounts, or vice versa, it completely ruins my immersion. That's what I want in 10.05. I want per character, summon random favorite mount. It's a nightmare. Nightmare. Please, Blizzard. There are no mages. I never see mages anymore. What the fuck happened to all the mages? Where are you, my dear mages? God, these warriors right now. Congratulations, warriors. You guys are just doing great. Ah.
The light will never yield.
Where's my koi? Where's my koi? I got you, koi. Where you at, koi? And bop the healer. Sack the lock. Give the lock some hella damage, maybe. Get the warrior going. Just keep those warriors. See what I'm doing, this warrior? You see how I just feed it? You just feed heavy, dude. That's what I love about my paladin. Just feed, find the killer in your battleground, whoever it is. Just look on here. Look at this guy. 6.3 mil from this warrior. And I just feed him freedoms. Guess how many times that leads to me winning? So get your little BG warm up, right? You get in there, have a good time, warm it all up. Then you get your Q space, find you a nice spot. And before you hit that solo shuffle Q as a healer, I want you to remember this. Sear it into your mind, motherfucker. You are here to have fun. But look, 1657, so you just Q it up, right? And we're going in here to have fun. I'm building towards my saddle. It doesn't matter. Look, I could maybe get to rival. 1950 still up there, maybe, right? I got a dream. What'd I tell you? Get in here and have a good time. Even in Blade's Edge Arena. God, I hate this arena so fucking much. I never do well here. Oh. Everybody says that they don't, but somebody has to. Somebody's out here. Actually, I don't really mind it. Oh.
Capacitor. Swift men. Adaptive swarm.
I'm back here, big guy. I should have popped bubble to get that. Bro, you're a monster. Look at this mage. This mage is wrecking. I got so much respect for mages. I'm so impressed with a good mage. A good mage is a nightmare. I don't care what anyone says. Anyone who says mages, the people, I know they, like, no one plays them and they're awful. I don't know what happened. I never see mages play anymore.
Adaptive Swarm. Vicky.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Look there. We got some rating. Back to where I started. Look at it. We're 5 and 12 so far. We're just filling up our vault. We're just going to fill up the vault for the week. That's it. You don't got to stress yourself. We got one down already. I like to get my little, what do I get now? I get a little prismatic socket. Oh, I should put a gem in these. I don't know which one. You got to relax. Get a T-Mog you like. Get a nice drink. Like, you can clear your chat. I'm going to play with it. Honestly, I have really good interactions. Every once in a while, someone flames me. I just ignore them. I'm not going to let people don't let people take your fun. We're all learning in here. This is a great mode to learn. There's a ton of upside to playing a healer because you get insta-Qs and you get a lot of more time. And my problems in Arena are not about the class imbalance or anything like that. If you're under 1800, you can put all that on a shelf. You got plenty to work on. Play the class you want that you're going to have fun on. Because if you're having fun, you're going to kick ass. And that's what I want to see. I want to see you out there kicking ass. You know what? I'm going to throw it on the shaman. No one ever gives shamans fucking love. I don't give shamans love. Look at that Summer. I got you, shaman. Love to give the... Whoa, I was a little late on that. Sorry.
Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt.
Woo! Putting out that pressure. See, I believed, and they put it out. Just going to get that crit. Just going to want some big heals because these big boys are going to be pumping. That's okay. Let's do the awkward build my combo points so that I can do my burst healing. Really don't like that I got to come out and just start dumping mana on the class that already stumps it, but it is what it is. We're here. It's okay. Blizz will figure it out. Like I said, I got bigger problems than that. And if you're starting out, truly, just play whatever you want. You're not losing games because, you know, discipline priests are overpowered at my level. I got way bigger problems than that, right? We got just a general lack of hand-eye coordination. You know, just there's a whole, the deficiencies are really get hard to add up. Get this winter out on me. You know what, dude? I'm going to go ahead and just do this because I am this guy. You know what I forgot? This is going to remind me. I forgot to get Cleanse the Weak against an elemental shaman. Well, it's a mistake that your dumbass only makes once. One of the things I keep getting asked is, what should I just focus on mostly when I'm getting started? Well, remember, I'm only like 1800, so I'm no like expert. But if I had to give you a few things, the first one I would say is make sure, above all else, that you're having fun. Are you not fucking listening to me? Have fun, motherfuckers. That's the most important part. Get you a big cool hammer, fly around in the World of Warcraft on your cool guy, and get in there and be a paladin. It's so much fun. And when you lose that, you stop having fun, you're going to play like shit anyway. So have some fun. Maybe take a break from solo shuffle. Go do some fishing. Go play another game for a little bit. Then come back. Whatever it takes to get you back in your chi, do that. But you got to have fun. There are so many advantages to queuing as a healer. Not only do you get a new perspective on the game and an appreciation for the role, but just the reps you get. I play a lot less than a lot of people, but I play more Arena than most of my friends that only DPS because they're sitting in 30-minute to an hour queues, which, hey, that could be nice too. Like I said, get those chores done. Nothing wrong with that. But, you know, there's times late at night when everybody's asleep and you're ready to hit it. I just, right here, if there's anything that baits the hook to healing, it's got to be an insta-queue. And as you can see, look, I have gotten zero toxicity. This really is not a toxic community. There are always assholes. You know, I've been one, you've been one, we've all been one. But there are those toxic assholes. You're going to run into them, but just ignore them. Because overwhelmingly, I am not running into that.
Shadow dance. Evasion.
Okay, it's fine. This looks like a...
Cheap shot.
Come on, bring him back here, bring him back here, bring him back here.
Shadow dance. Cheap shot.
Yeah, they go so hard sometimes. LOS, that poor healer. It's not your fault. Not your fault, Disky. So if you're dropping down to 1,400 or whatever, God bless you. We need more 1,400 healers. Every time I see someone, I hit 2.4, whatever. Ooh, no. You tell me, oh, God, I dropped down to 1,400 again. Mwah. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need.
Purge.
Should have had this blessing out. I'm just spamming heals, but I got to get this blessing out.
Shadow Fiend. Freezing Trap. Trap.
Oh, I got that sack out just in time. You saw it.
Shout.
Oh,
Beast
God.
Scream. Purge. Master's Pal.
Shit.
Hunter's Sweeping Strikes Down. Mind Games.
Come on, baby.
Blade
Come on,
Sword.
baby.
Big Heal. Big Heal. Die by the Sword. Desperate Prayer. Dispel.
Oh, my God.
Sword down.
Yes, I agree. Rogue all the way. Fuck rogues. Absolutely. Anytime you can kill a rogue, do it. I was just going to fish here and be cool, but now I think this fishing pole is probably wildly inappropriate. Where are we at? How close are we? Look, we're getting close. This is the last one. All right, and then we're camped for the week. Look at that queue. Look at that insta queue. You got to love that. Oh, yes, this one. This is where DPS really love to LOS you. One of my faves. And that's how it's done, family. You log on, camp your vault, right? See where you land for the week, 1626. I mean, hey, that's good. Good enough. We'll keep working on it, see if we get there. Don't be discouraged if you go from high level to low level. That's exactly what this game needs. We need a ton more healers willing to come in here and just go up and down and yo-yo. So if you're yo-yoing, you're doing great. You're doing mwah, chef's kiss. But overall, I'm still having a really good time in Dragonflight. I love solo shuffle. It gives me that kind of casual login, get my games, get my Warcraft fix, and I can play some other games or get on with my life. I love that aspect to it. I am a little concerned because they've got a lot of features and stuff that they're bringing in, but it doesn't seem like, people were drawn to those features in the first place. I'm not sure how much revamping them is really going to kick up the population, but I guess we'll see. And this is why I gotta say I'm a little skeptical. As much as I love WoW, I also have to admit I'm a WoW junkie. I just love WoW PvP. Hell, some of these Mythic Plus changes come out, I might even jump back on the PvE train. But a lot of people seem to be leaving. And I'm a little concerned because Ian even admitted that Dragonflight wasn't a big seller, which tells me a lot of what I've alluded to in my other videos is true. People aren't really drawn to it. And I'm not really 100% sure how updating and revamping some of these systems and or classes that didn't draw people in the first place is really going to draw back the crowds. But I guess maybe all that's for another fucking video, but we'll just have to see how these patches play out. Either way, I wanted to encourage you. Those of you hanging on by a thread, about to give up healing, don't do it, family. I want you to go back in there and have some fucking fun. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And once you get back to doing that, you're going to see it's all right. You do what you got to do. Take some of my suggestions. Go watch some good players play. Take that combination, and you're going to be awesome. Either way, if you're having fun, fuck them. That's all that matters. Pokehome out.